Hi. Hello everybody, welcome back to Cm42TV. We are here now closing in on by far my favourite year to be on YouTube, like through my whole time being on YouTube. 2018 has by far been the best and my favourite and the most fun all round. So we're here now. It's almost over. Can you believe it? 2018 has come and gone like that. And we're approaching 2019. So what I thought I'd do right now is look back on some of the fun times we had on CM42TV throughout the year, different video series, ongoing series that might have been continued throughout the year, some that might have been cancelled. I just hit my wee tree. The tree here, this is like a wee sort of hint of Christmas, even though who knows when you'll be watching this. You might be watching this on catch up, but right now it's the middle of December and it's nearly Christmas time. You're here where you should be. So another reason why I thought I'd do this on CM42TV is the fact that I got a question sent into the podcast Good Bit mailbag from a listener out there. Jordan is your name. Hello Jordan, thank you very much for listening and for watching, if you were watching. You sent in a question asking about my favourite video that I put out on CM42TV this whole year. The question was basically directed to me. What was your favourite one that you made, that you filmed, that you posted, that got the best response, that sort of thing throughout the whole year. And instead of answering it on an episode, I thought I'd make a whole video just talking about all the videos on CM42TV. So I can start with this. What was my favourite one throughout the whole year? Now this has been a long time coming because for years and years and years I would do lots of videos and lots of types of series on YouTube and stuff, but 2018 was just different and it was just special. It was just every week there was almost a new video. In 2017 I may have uploaded anything that wasn't the podcast in terms of like videos like this, maybe 7 or 8 throughout the whole year. In 2018 there was about 7 or 8 of these videos every month, and that is unprecedented to me. Back in the day, like in 2009, 2010, I would definitely be weekly, maybe 2 or 3 a week. Since then, it's nowhere near been as busy as that, as engaging as that, as I'm following up on series, doing new episodes, starting new things. So obviously the continuous flow through the whole year was the good bit, was the podcast and stuff, uploading the older episodes in HD. Because a lot of them aren't on iTunes anymore because you have to kind of pay to have more storage, to have more things on iTunes. So I thought I'd just save a bit of money. Don't worry about having all the old ones up there because we're now over 50 episodes in, which would have cost me a bit. So I just thought YouTube's a perfectly good home. Loads of folk listen to podcasts on YouTube, and now the sort of more recent ones have been filming a lot of them, so I can kind of upload video versions which are really cool and people seem to enjoy. So that's been cool. So the constant flow and the constant sort of link through all the videos in 2018 was the podcast. So thank you to anybody who listened on iTunes and Spotify and Podomatic and all that good stuff. But also thank you very much for anybody who watched on YouTube. Of course I love all the videos. I make them all, I produce them all, I choose which ones are going out, I choose which ones are going to get deleted. That happens sometimes. So my favourite ones, usually ones when I'm joined by somebody else, because that's always, I kind of like the fact that someone's doing me a favour and helping me out like that. So the one that comes to mind immediately is that UFC gameplay video that I did back in the summertime with Jackboy Chicken G. So we did a game of UFC 2 where he went, I don't know, Conor McGregor or something, or Khabib or something like that, and I went Anthony Pettis, and we just could not put each other away. It is just one of the funniest videos that I've ever been a part of, and it's definitely one of my favourite videos I've ever made. Just because I'm with Jack, I'm with one of my best friends, but also it's just such a funny video. It's just two absolute dafties, idiots, just screaming at their TV, laughing at each other because they're both so pish at UFC for the PlayStation. So that's got to be up there. But in terms of videos of just sitting down and talking, I liked, I did a Blu-ray collection video where I went through each and every single one of my movies. That did really well in terms of views as well. I also did one for my wrestling Blu-rays. That one's about half an hour long. Both of them are quite long, so that was always fun. But I really like my YouTube story video. I made one back in February about all the different stories and people that I've met and my journey to now on YouTube. I think it's maybe one of the best videos I've ever made in terms of like editing and actually storytelling, and just like it's just general chit chat. It's very informal, but it actually seems like I prepared, which I absolutely didn't. I had no notes, I had no idea where I was going to go, and it's kind of fun for me to look back on that video as well, because it's a good kind of reminder of all the things that I've done on YouTube and had the pleasure of being part of in terms of meeting people and doing other videos and stuff. So those are kind of like up there as my favourite ones. But thank you very much, Jordan, for not only listening to the podcast, but asking such a personal and well thought out question. So thank you. So I'm looking here on Cm42TV on the video page on the channel and looking at some of the series that we did. We just did so much. That first 4 months of the year, I can only apologise for the amount of nonsense that was just firing out. And I'm just wanting to warn you, that's a good chance that's going to happen again in the new year. So we started off the year as we always do with like a Christmas update, like a happy new year sort of thing, which is always cool. Then we started a series called FIFA By The Way, which was basically the resurgence of my old podcast, but the By The Way podcast, which is mainly about sports and sort of lifestyle things. I was joined by my former co-host Paul, and we just played FIFA. Now he's really good at FIFA, and I'm really bad at FIFA, and we just tried to do it, and we would do the whole series until I won a game. Now the series was only about 5 episodes long. I never actually won any games. People actually think I won in like the 5th episode. That's why there was no more. We just stopped doing them, and I think that's down to maybe a views thing. I wasn't happy with the views because it did take me a while to edit. But looking back on some of them, later in the year and think, let me watch some of the old FIFA videos. They're really, really funny, and they're really. I was sitting there howling at just me and Paul, laughing at my own jokes, of course. And just like, I was just sad I stopped the series because it was so much fun. It was really funny. People who did watch them really liked them. So maybe I'll bring it back in the new year. Maybe. But then we tried starting again with Fortnite. Paul was just playing Fortnite, and I thought, right, no editing, just like a 20-minute video, a full game of Fortnite. Let's see how it goes. Mainly Paul playing because I'm really bad at games. And they were fine as well. But again, it's just not that. I'm looking for like a hook with these video game videos because they do take so long. You need to convert them and render them and edit them and stuff. So and actually film them. They take hours, to film these things because they're games, and it's just the nature of playing games. So FIFA, by the way, was a very fun series. Didn't do well on views, that's why I stopped it. But that's no excuse to stop doing a video series. So maybe I'll bring that back in 2019. Fingers crossed. Then we had the start of a new movie review series called Cinema Club. This is another one that I stopped after maybe 4 or 5 episodes, basically because I was running out of things to say. Like, I was watching really good films. I was going to the cinema and I did Molly's Game, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. We did The Commuter with Liam Neeson. That was a weird one. And I wasn't happy with the videos. I wasn't happy with the the reviews and what I was saying about the movies. I wasn't doing them justice, So I just stopped it. I was like, I don't want to talk about The Commuter. I don't have any opinions on it. It was good. Watched it. Done, So, again, I really should get back to it because it's like reviewing modern movies. And now when it comes to, the end of the year, when I'm going to have to make my top 10 of the year for the podcast, it's just going to be impossible. It's just stressing me the feck out how to make this top 15, 20... Because there's been so many amazing films this year. It's kind of like wrestling matches. There have been so many good wrestling matches this year. How are we going to make a top 10? I have no idea. So maybe I should, go back to reviewing them so I have a kind of record of which ones I especially liked. So maybe, who knows? As I'm scrolling through here, I'm seeing lots of, Blu-ray updates and top 15 films I watched for the first time. These are like continuous, videos that will happen every year anyway. Classified Blu-ray Mail Day, and that's when I got the Born Classified collection. And also the Mellow Thoughts for the wrestling stuff. Thinking about changing it up for the new year. Maybe doing like a monthly thing, maybe a weekly thing, maybe every 2 weeks, I don't know. But just kind of like a hub, just all wrestling chat, so I can kind of keep it together as the one thing. Maybe once a week, once a month, once a fortnight, something like that, where it's just wrestling. So all the other movie fans and the non-wrestling fans don't need to worry about a new wrestling video popping up every random pay-per-view. So then I did, other types of vlogs, behind the scenes of the podcast. I did one talking about the Oscars and the BAFTAs with Ali Bali B, one of my favourite people in the world. That was nice. I put up some footage from my trip to New York City, which was this time last year, which is mad to think that. I did a movie Q&A going around like a compilation, asking my cast from the podcast the same question and putting together the answers in a compilation. That was good fun. Maybe I'll do that again in the new year. And then there was season 2 of Chris and Cammy Take the Road. This is a series with my childhood friend, Cammy, and we would just drive to college and just set the camera up and do these wee skits, and they were so much fun. We haven't done series 3, but we're planning on it, so that's another thing that's going to be happening in 2019, the new series of Chris and Cammy Take the Road. They're so much fun. It's the closest thing to an actual programme I have, so check them out if you want. More and more podcasts. There's my UFC video, WrestleMania review, Then we started with the WWE 2K18 video game gameplay stuff, creating the Good Bit podcast in the game. That was a really fun series. I think those videos are really good. However, they did take forever. They took forever to make, to film, to edit, to render, to convert, all these things. So maybe not following up on that series. I really enjoyed them. I created myself, created my friends and stuff in the game, but don't know. Then we did the flashback series. They're really cool. Looking back on some of my older videos, but then I'm running out of things to post, so don't know. Live stream of the podcast. Love it. I love the fact we can stream live off our phones now. It's ridiculous. So I'm planning on doing that again for the new year. Streaming during the podcast, they're always good fun. Having people kind of interact as we're recording, that's really cool. More UFC, more Blu-ray videos, more podcasts, more flashbacks. Watching my old YouTube videos to celebrate reaching 1,000 subscribers. That was a big deal. 2018 was a landmark here in terms of like breaking records and stuff, getting the most subscribers I ever had, over 1,000, so that was a big deal. So that was kind of cool looking back at some old videos. I really want to do a part 2 on that though, because I'm wearing the same t-shirt as that video and sitting in the exact same chair. I do that again because there's so many videos that I didn't react to and I didn't watch that I maybe could have. But again, you're taking it with a pinch of salt because the context is all over the place. Like I'm just talking about random things and plus I'm going to have to listen to what I'm saying. It's not like it's like vloggers and YouTubers that are going out and meeting celebrities and going to award shows and stuff. It's just me talking about wrestling and stuff, so not much to react to. So more and more vlogs, movie reviews, gameplay stuff. It really was a varied year, which is great, loads of different things. Top 10 movies of the year so far. It'll be funny to see how different the list is now at the end of the year. Then some vlogs from my time in Orlando. They were so much fun. I loved them. The Orlando Hall. 9 movies I watched in July of 2018. That was a series I had planned. I thought I'd talk about all the movies I watched, kinda the sequel to Cinema Club, all in that month. Did it once, didn't really like how it went. So I haven't done it since. It's a cool idea. I like the idea of it. I think maybe be joined by someone might be more fun. But in terms of just talking about the movies I watched in one year, I didn't really like it. So maybe not. I'd love it if I was joined by someone from the podcast talking about all the movies they watched as well. That might be a different story, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Then I did a watch along for a wrestling match. 35 minutes of me doing commentary over the main event of SummerSlam 2017. Listen, dead easy to make. It's just me talking about wrestling. I do nothing better. However, don't know how much it works. If people watched that and enjoyed it, let me know. I don't know who would listen to my commentary over wrestling, but why not? Let's see if that has any life to it. Then we had Taped Live, the band who do the theme song to all the YouTube stuff and to all the podcast stuff. Leo and Sal, they played Street Fighter. I love the fact that it was just a video of them. I'd like to do that more in the new year in 2019. Just have videos without me. I don't need to be in them all, just get people from the podcast on and working together and doing me collabs and stuff. That would be good. More vlogs. I uploaded the full seasons of Chris and Cammy Take the Road in the one sort of 20-minute video. More flashbacks, more podcasts, more Blu-ray hauls. After the summertime, when I started working after leaving college and had a little bit more money, I was doing some Blu-ray hauls which I was really happy with, so check them out as well, but that kind of slowed down as I was saving for Christmas. Blu-ray collection video which is up to over 3,200 views, which is really cool. They're always great to watch and I always love watching people's Blu-ray videos, so it's nice to kind of throw my own one in the hat, so thanks to anybody who checked it out. That was really cool that did so well with videos. And then we started the 100 Movies Bucket List series, which is still going on, and that's going to go on all the way through 2019, probably into 2020. So stick with that. I'm going to take my time with it. I don't want to rush it. Sometimes I feel like I put too much of the one series out and I go sour on it. So I'm up to episode 7. It's been running for 2 months. So hopefully throughout 2019 we can get up to double figures at least, and maybe up to the 30s or something. That'd be pretty cool. And then coming to the end of the year here, it's definitely slowed down. That's just because I've been really busy and because I've been thinking of new stuff to do. The whole idea with the podcast, like uploading the older ones and stuff, is because I want to get to a point where I am uploading the brand new episodes to YouTube on the exact same day as they drop on Spotify and iTunes and Podomatic and all that good stuff. Just so they're all together at the same time, and maybe get a video version on YouTube along with all the audio versions. So I'd like to get to a point where they're all, that will happen obviously when I'm up to date, but I was hoping to get to by the start of the year, but that's fine. Sometime in January or February I'll get to that point where it'll be a Friday during the month. It'll be episode 50 something, and it'll drop on all platforms, so you can either watch it, listen to it in your bed, on the train, in the bath, whatever, all in the one go. That'll be really cool. And then we're up to date. Of course, the most recent video I'm looking at here is some footage from ICW last month, so or this month, sorry, it was the start of December. So yeah, it's been a very, very good year, so much fun. Thank you to everybody who watched and commented and subscribed and stuff. It's been amazing, breaking loads of my records this year. So hopefully in 2019 we can continue to carry on and to break some more records and have some more fun. I'm sure it'll be a blast, and hopefully you stick on board, hang on board. Hopefully you stick around for the journey. So thank you very much. So much planned, so many ideas, and I will have a channel update, a video hype thing, either very late in December or early January, yet to film it, but I will, talking about all the plans. It's going to be a mad year. Thank you so much to anybody who watched in 2018 or listened to a podcast. It's been amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. Until next time, folks, thank you for watching this video, and stay safe in the holiday season. Be nice to each other, and very, very, very have a Merry Christmas.